गिरिधर झूलत राधा संग गिरिधर झूलत राधा संग गिरिधर झूलत राधा संग झूलत राधा संग झूलत राधा संग। आपके लिए राधा कृष्ण। थैंक यू। आपको बहुत पसंद है ये गाना। Finish.
एक मिनट. So, it's good. You go to hear the monitor. That's the problem.
श्री राधे राधे श्याम राधे श्याम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम हे मनमोहन
तुझे प्रणाम
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम तुमको पूजे सुबह हो शाम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम विष्णु अवतारी हे घन श्याम विष्णु अवतारी हे घन श्याम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम हे मनमोहन त्रेता में आए बन कर राम त्रेता में आए बन कर राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम देवकी नंदन कान्हा श्याम हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम गोप गोपियों के जीवन प्राण, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम। राधा रमण है प्यारो नाम, राधा 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 रमण, राधा रमण है प्यारो नाम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
गोवर्धन गिरिधारी श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम। गोवर्धन गिरधारी श्याम,
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, राम मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम। दीपचंद्र
विघ्न विनाशक धारो नाम, विघ्न विनाशन तारो काम।
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम। राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन तुम्हें प्रणाम।
राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, धागे न तिनक दिन, धागे न तिनक दिन, धागे न तिनक दिन, धागे न तिनक दिन, धागे न तिनक दिन। राधे श्याम
राधे श्याम, हे मनमोहन राधे श्याम,
हे मनमोहन
मोहन तुम्हें
प्रणाम।
happens to me, I'm just grounded. I can't hear anything. Check this one. This one. Yeah, go. Next one.
Yeah. So tabla. If you want, she can sing.
See this one?
This is a tall side, yeah.
We welcome you to our broadcast this morning. We hope you join with us for satsang, prayers, whatever little advice we have to give. Not much, but whatever little advice we have to give you. If it's worth it, you will listen to it. But we give our praises now to the Lord. Loka virabam ranarangadiram rajivanetram raghuvalsanatham karunyarupam karunakarantam Shri Ramachandra Sharanam Prapadya Shri Ram
Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama
Shri Ram Jai Ram
Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama
Manojavamma Rutatuya Vegam Jitedyabu Devatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayuta Mukhyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadya
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri
Rama Rameti Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tatulyam Shri Rama Rama Varane
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Rama
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai जय जय राम। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार बरनउँ रघुबर बिमल जसु जो दायक फल चार। बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरऊ पवन कुमार। बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहे हरहु कलेश विकार। मंगल भवन अमंगल हरे।
मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी।
मंगल भवन अमंगल हरे।
मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी।
जब वो सो दशरथ अजर बिहारी।
द्रवहु सो दशरथ अजिर बिहारी।
जब वो सो दशरथ अजर बिहारी।
द्रवहु सो दशरथ अजिर बिहारी।
मंगल भवन मंगल
मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी।
जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई।
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 कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। Today, we always blame another person for their inability to make you happy. Is that true? They're either always angry, always upset, always nice, always good. When someone tries to upset your apple cart, so to speak, you got that right? Instead of you being angry with the person, you must be angry with the person's action and not the person. As Christ said, hate the sin, but not, help me here, I can't remember. Hate the sin, but not the sinner. Because we are all born with a certain tendency. And that certain tendency is called our vasana. Our vasana, if you look at the word V-A-S-A-N-A, our vasana means our habit or our tendency. We have been born with this through many years that we had been born and we grew and we die and we born again. These tendencies are handed down to us. The tendency to smoke, the tendency to drink alcohol, the tendency to cheat, the tendency to be jealous, the tendency not to be happy, the tendency to be unhappy when someone else is happy. All these tendencies did not come with you now. Of course, your ambience, your environment influences these tendencies in you too, depending upon what you have been growing up with. But we must be always take the route of blaming the person, and we shun them and we get, but we have, this is the Vedantic explanation of how you must live in this world. And if you want to be a successful individual in this world, you would not allow these tendencies that other people are irritating you with to upset you. Well, it's a paradoxical situation. Irritating you and upsetting you does not go together. You should not allow them to irritate you. Their irritating qualities that they have should not upset us. Otherwise, in life, we will lack focus. We will not go ahead and try to do the things we are about to do, because no matter how you try to do things in this world, there's someone else who knows to do it better than you. And they will tell you to, although they do not know it, but they will tell you. So when you focus to do something in this world, and you see these obstacles coming your path, you have to say in your own mind, I should not be upset with this person. It could be your own child. Believe me, I've seen, in my long years of practice, I've seen where people are upset with their brothers, with their wife, with their husband, with their children, because they don't understand this one fundamental fact, that this is this person's habit to be a nag in my side. That's the habit. They just can't see something going smooth. They have to make sure that they unsmooth it, if there's such a word. So we have to understand people, that what they are doing, they can't help it. But it is difficult. It's easy to say it, so easy to say it. Even the one who is saying it can't abide by that rule. Not me alone, all others who have said this. They cannot abide by that because it is so difficult to do. The vasana we have, is it not on the screen? The vasana we have, which is our habit and our tendencies, it is so powerful in our lives that we can't move it. And these tendencies will also influence our intellect, then, and create a desire in our intellect, a desire to do bad, a desire to do good, a desire to do something nice for the community, a desire to do something bad for whatever the desires. Every individual on this earth have desires until they reach the cremation ground. When they reach the cremation ground, there are no more desires. But once there's life in them, and they are conscious, because you can be in coma, so you have no desires. Because there are quite a few smart people around here, though. So I have to try and cover all the tracks as much as possible. So once you are alive, you have a desire. And when you have that desire, it's called I. It goes into the intellect. See, vasana, I told you all about that, the tendencies. It influences your intellect. Got it? Then the intellect causes agitations in the mind. Am I okay so far? Everybody got me there? Unfortunately, these are not straightforward stories, so it takes a little while if you're not accustomed to this kind of talk to sink in. The intellect, when it is spurred by the vasana, the desire comes up, it then affects, it tells the mind becomes agitated. And the mind is saying, you know what, I want to do this. The intellect is telling the mind, don't do it, it's not a good thing to do, boy. The mind holds back a little bit. Then the desire tickles the mind again. The agitation becomes more, and the mind tells the intellect, forget about you, I'm going ahead. And when the agitated mind does it, then the body performs the action. B, body. B is body, M is mind, and I is intellect. So we are all born with these tendencies. They influence our intellect, which will cause an agitation in our minds, and so that the action takes place. Is that all right so far? Are we okay so far? So, desire is called in Sanskrit vikchepa. Vikchepa, mental agitation, and is produced from the past karmas that we have. Our minds become agitated, and the body performs the action. This we do because of the tendencies that we have been born with. What can we do? You perform your action, etc. How can we make this intellect to become desireless? I saw someone looking back. I said, people talking at the back? If people are talking at the back, I don't see the volunteers here today. There were lots of them last week, but they're not today. Anyhow, we should not be speaking, so we don't want to disturb people. Okay. So the desires cause agitation in the mind impacts the body. How do we prevent the desires from coming in such great numbers because of our vasana? How can we burn out the vasana? This is what we're here for. How can we burn out the vasana? We can burn out the vasanas by doing selfless work. When the work you do in this world is selfless, you do it to help someone without looking for any reward. In other words, at the altar of love, there is no desire for the individual for his own benefit. Like the love that a mother has for a child, the love that a son has for his father or daughter, as the case may be, and do not want anything in return. That is called selfless love. So the talk today is to tell, the message today is this. We are bound by our vasanas. Our vasanas allow us to do these things, and to get rid of our vasanas, we have to have that selfless action. When Jatayu, you know, a little break from this deep thought. When Jatayu met Sri Ram after he was defeated by Ravan, and Sri Ram asked him that, Jatayu, I can enliven you again. Jatayu said, I've seen you. I don't want you to enliven me anymore. He said, then what can I give you? The Jatayu said to him, it is Doha 32 in Aranyakand. Doha 32 in Aranyakand, he said to Sri Ram, I want Abhirala Bhakti. Abhirala means I want that uninterrupted devotion. Give me uninterrupted devotion. And one of the ways which we can burn our vasanas is either uninterrupted devotion to selfless work. This is the best way. Or uninterrupted devotion to the Lord. But when you focus on this, and when you have that uninterrupted action in whatever undertaking you are doing, you can never fail. You can't fail. Others will do the same thing that you are doing, and you are successful, and they will not be successful, and they want to know why. You know why? Because they don't have that uninterrupted devotion to the work that they are doing. If you do not want to fail in this life, uninterrupted devotion to the idol. Idol means to the ideal, the idol of the ideal, you have uninterrupted devotion. And this, to ease up you a little bit, I'll give this little doha from this.
Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Ho
भक्ति मागे बरा गिर गया वो हरिधाम अविरल भक्ति मागे बरा गिर गया वो हरिधाम जय कई किया जोचता निज कर के राम ओ रामा निज कर के राम श्री राम
जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम
जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय जय राम हो रामा श्री राम जय जय राम
अविरल भक्ति मागे बरा गिर गया वो हरिधाम तेई कई किया जयोचिता निज कर के राम ओ रामा निज कर के राम बोलो
श्री राम जय जय राम 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 हो रामा श्री राम जय जय राम
ओ दुख में सुमिरन सब करे सुख में करे न को जो सुख में सुमिरन करे दुख काहे को
हो रामा दुख काहे को हो श्री राम जय जय राम 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 हो रामा श्री राम जय जय राम
कबीरा सब जग निर्धना धनवंता नहीं को धनवंता सोई जानिए राम नाम धन होय ओ रामा राम नाम धन हो बोलो
श्री राम जय जय राम 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 हो रामा श्री राम जय जय
निरंतर भक्ति का वरदान मांगकर ओ गिरिराज जटायु श्री विष्णु जी के धाम को चला गया. And so he asked for uninterrupted devotion. Prabhu Ram did all his last rites. Imagine, he was a Geet, he was a vulture. Bhagwan Ram performed his last rites for him and sent him to Surdham. So, because when we are focused in our job and we can have less interruption, when the mind is less agitated, when the intellect can curb the desires in our mind, it's the desires that put us in all these difficulties. Desire for better house, desire for more money in the bank, desire for more property. And then what happened? You have to leave all these and go. And when they go, someone come, they don't know anything about it, and they finish it off in a couple of years' time. Spend some time in devotion to the Lord. Ask Him, Lord, I know I've been born with all these bad karmas that I had. Try to let me lessen them. Allow me to do selfless actions in this world. Allow me to help others. You don't have to help others by money. You can help others just by being kind to them. By saying a kind word to them, you can help them. Do you know that? By hugging them, by making them feel good, you can do selfless work. So it is so important that in this world that we live in, we must, if we want to be successful in this world, if we want to prevent ourselves from becoming failures, either in academic field, business field, whatever field you may be in, focus is important. And you know, when you get this desire, you start to do a job, you start to do your work, and the coffee desire comes into your mind. Coffee, 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 coffee. And you're doing your work, you can't, coffee, coffee, coffee. You get this coffee. You take one drink of your coffee, is that right? You pay for it, $2 or whatever you pay. You bring the coffee, you drink it, you do the work, you leave the coffee on the desk. Now that you had one sip of the coffee, that desire is now taken care of. You are now focusing on your work. Busy working. Then you realize the coffee has gone, and you're in your office and there's no microwave. So would you throw the coffee away? No, because you paid $2 for it. So what you did? You take the dead coffee and you pour it in your stomach because you paid $2 for it. This is what desire does to us. I want, I want, I want, I want. The cigarette smoker, he's go to work, I want a cigarette, I want a cigarette. So he smokes one puff, puts it in an ashtray, and he's doing his job. When his job is finished, when he's doing his job, he's so into his work that he forgets the ashtray. When he realizes that he must get another puff, he look at the ashtray, there's one long column of ash and no cigarette. Done. The desire is what prevents us from thinking right. The desire is what causes us agitation. Curb these desires by removing the desires that take you away from focus. Remove them and concentrate your thoughts. And this gives you everything in this world. It gives you success. It gives you shanti. It gives you everything in this world. The vasanas, as you saw in the diagram, influences the intellect, which influences your mind, and that influences your action in your body. So prevent this from happening to you, and you will see how focused you'll be. And what a beautiful world. And this is why in Ramchat Manas's beautiful Chopai after this Doha, it said,
Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram.
Komal Chitra Adridira Dayala Karana Vidura Gunata Kripala. Jogi Gija Adhama Kaga Amisha Bhogi Gati De Dai Jo Cha Chata Jogi.
Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Raja, Ram Ram, Ram Ram. Oh Sita Ram, Sita Ram Jai Jai. Oh Sita
रामचंद्र जी अत्यंत कोमल चित्त वाले, दीनों पर दया करने वाले और बिना कारण कृपालु है. The most tender-hearted Sri Ram, who is compassionate to the humble and unaccountably gracious. What he did upon a vulture, gave him all his grace. That is why the Sri Ram temple is so powerful in Ayodhya today. Because of the Prabhu Ram, who walked upon this earth and who has given his teachings and love to so many people. Because of that, you will see Ayodhya will be a pilgrimage site, just like how Tirupati is. Ayodhya will be just as big, or maybe bigger, who knows. Whatever it is, they're both great sites, and we can all go there. And what we say, we go there. मेरे झोपड़े के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे राम. मेरे झोपड़े के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे.
राम आएंगे.
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे. बोलिए
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे.
मेरे झोपड़े के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे.
राम आएंगे.
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे.
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे.
मेरे झोपड़े के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे. राम आएंगे. राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाओगे.
राम आएंगे तो अंगना सजाओगे.
दीप जला के दिवाले मैं बनाऊंगी.
दीप जला के दिवाली में बनाओगे.
मेरे जन्म के सारे पाप मिट जाएंगे.
राम आएंगे.
मेरे जन्म के सारे पाप मिट जाएंगे.
राम आएंगे.
ओ राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे.
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे.
I don't want you all to forget what I said earlier. Earlier I said, hate the sin, but not the sinner. Because all of us are born with our own habits and our own tendencies as we inherit them from our past lives. So some of us are always miserable. Some of us are always smiling. Some always says good things. Some of us always criticize and say bad things. You know, Chapak Lal and Popat Ben, they went to the Mandir. So Chapak Lal, he went to the Mandir and he went very bhag se prem tha, so much love he had. Darshan came back very happy. Popat Ben was miserable. So he said, Kya hua? What happened? He said, did you see on the steps there was kichar there, there was mud there? He said, no, I didn't see that. He said, when you went to the Mandir, did you see flowers all over the place, in the corner, and dust? Did you see that? He said, no, I did not see that. He said, did you not see the murti clothes was not on properly? He said, no, I did not see that. He said, what did you see? You know what he said? I only saw the Lord. He said, as I ascending up the steps, I put my hand on the step. They do it here. As people come up the step, they put a hand on the step and they start to do that, man. It depends on how you view life. So she could not see good in anything. And he saw good in everything. Even when it was bad, he saw good. This is what our habits do to us. And I told you, the habits influences our intellect. The intellect causes our minds to be agitated. And the body does the action, the BMI. And for us to get rid of these vasanas, these habits, these tendencies, these bad tendencies that we were born with, I just want to remind you, because this is the most important part of this morning talk, is to try to ask God for you to focus and do things selflessly and not selfishly. And when you do things selflessly, it erases out your vasana. Suvirana kadale mere mana tere bita umar harinama bina suvirana kadale suvirana kadale mere mana tere bita umar hari. It means my age is going and I'm not calling upon the Lord. Allow this mind which is so agitated, allow it to calm down. Savirana kadale mere mana tere bite umarari nama bina. Palchi pankha bina. A man who does not pray to the Lord is like a bird without wings. Palchi pankha bina, hasti dalta bina. Like an elephant without its tusk. Nari purusha bina. Jaise putra pita binahina. Like a father, like a son who has no father. Jaise putra pita binahina. Aise purusha harinama bina. Can you take more facts this morning, or you had enough? Had enough, okay. Because I was going to tell you about devotion. Bhago Bhakti. Bhaga means parts. The devotion you have in this world is totally dependent upon that cosmic force. You call him by whatever name you want. You call him Lord, Jesus, whatever you want, Krishna, but it is a cosmic force. The Hindus call it by these names. And we are interdependent upon that cosmic force. Just if you take a human body, you take the hand of the human body, the hand feeds the body, the hand washes the body, the hand cleans the body. So the hand is doing all these things to the body. And in turn, the body gives nutrients to the hand. Right? The hand has nerves, it has blood vessels, it has veins, has bones, all these things. The body of itself allows the hand to be kept alive. You got it? So if the hand says one day, I am doing all this work for this body, I cut off myself from the body. I'll be self-employed. Everybody wants to be self-employed. So he cuts himself off from the body, and then what happened to the hand? The hand dies, right? Because everything is totally dependent upon the one individual, which is the Supreme. You got it? Everything. So you understand? Is that a good symbology? The hand is dependent upon the body is dependent upon the hand. We are dependent upon that cosmic force. That cosmic force is dependent upon us. And so, excuse me, if we got to do something, you're disturbing people in the back, so either do it before you come and sit down or sit down. Either or, choose. So we have to be interdependent. We cannot be alone. There is some other force. That is why, Savirada Karale Mere Manatere Vita Umara Hari Rama Bina. We'll now see whether we can get in contact with that supreme entity, that supreme consciousness. So we'll go into a little bit of meditation. And with this meditation, I would like you to try to see what you can do for yourself, by yourself, for yourself. Democracy. Everything by yourself, for yourself. So we sit in a relaxed position, if it is possible, with our spine straight, if it's possible. Wherever we're sitting, either in a chair or the ground, wherever we're sitting. And we breathe in and out slowly, and watching the tip of your nose with a half-closed eyes. You can see the tip of your nose, and you breathe in and out. In and out, slowly, breathe deeply. Big breath in. Keep it there for a few seconds, and then exhale. Slow. Breathe in again. Exhale. Breathe in and out slowly. Relax your neck muscles. Just move your head from side to side. Move your shoulders, shrug your shoulders a little bit. Let your arms feel limp and lax. Your chest, your belly, your hip. Focus there, make everything relax. And I would like to ask you for half a minute, if you can forget everything, your debts, your profits, your home, your spouse, your child. Forget everything. Because we all came alone. We will all go alone. Temporarily. Let's forget everyone and everything. In and out slowly. Then we'll do one Omkar now. As you do the Omkar, focus on the center of your forehead or the center of your heart. There's a little light there. Focus on that light. Focus on that light. That's the light of consciousness. Lord, I'm totally dependent upon you. I can't breathe if you don't allow me to. I eat, but you take care of everything in the food that goes down my gut. How can I thank you, Prabhu? How can I thank you? This is a meditation of gratitude. Thank you, Lord. Relax everything. Breathe in and out slowly. Thank the Lord for the sun rays, the beautiful sun rays that keeps all life existing. Deep breath in again, and then another Omkar. I am grateful for the air that flows around me, Prabhu. The cool air in the summer and the warm air in the winter. I'm grateful because you allow me to talk. I can sing. Talk to God. Thank Him. I can sing. I can pray. I can make someone comfortable with my voice. Put all your energy into your hands now. We do one Om and put all the energy into your hands so your hands only do good work. Thank you for my hands, Prabhu. Thank you for my thumbs, my fingers. Thank you for my feet, Prabhu. I can walk. I can go anywhere. Thank you, Prabhu. My joints are paining me. Focus your energy on your joints which are paining you. If any part of your body is paining you, as we do this other Om, I would like you to focus your energy there. I thank you, Prabhu. I thank you for this day. I thank you for this hour. And I thank you for everything that is around me. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Tambakam Vyajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshi Amamritateyo Asato Ma Sargamaya Tamaso Ma Mrityorma Om Shanti Shanti Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saviryam Karavamai Tejasvirapade Tamastuma Vidvishamugayai Om Shanti Shanti Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namah Hari Om. Rub your hands together. Put all that energy, your face, all over. Ask the cosmic force to bless, to come to you, give you all that energy. So you'll be energized today, and maybe if you do this another time, you'll get more energy. That energy must always be with you, so that you do not see faults only in others. Always remember, these are the tendencies that they have been born with, and I am the recipient of it. And be kind. The whole thing is for us to be kind. It's easy for us to say, oh, I can be kind. No, it's difficult. It's difficult to be kind, very difficult. If we can do this, our lives will be sublime.
Prabhu राम से मिले। ओ प्रभु राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सखी राम से मिले। चलो रे सखी राम से मिले। राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले। राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले। ओ रघु राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सखी राम से मिले। चलो रे सखी राम से मिले। ओ सुन के भरत महलिया से निकले, सुन के महलिया से निकले। ललन नीर बहाई, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। ओ चलो रे सब राम से मिले। रघु राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। चरणों में गिर गए जब रे भरत जी, चरणों में गिर गए जब रे भरत जी। सीने से राम लगाए, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। चलो रे सब राम से मिले। रघु राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। चलो रे सब राम से मिले। लखन लाल जी रोवन लागे, लखन लाल जी रोवन लागे। सबके जीवन आए, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। चलो रे सभी राम से मिले। ओ रघु राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। चलो रे सब राम से मिले। राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले। ओ राम से मिले सिया राम से मिले। रघु राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। ओ चलो रे सब राम से मिले। राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। चलो रे सब राम से मिले। ओ रघु राम अयोध्या में आए, चलो रे सब राम से मिले। चलो रे सब राम से मिले।
Well, we needed you, you were not here. Okay. One.
राधा राधा ढूंढ रही, किसी ने मेरा शाम देखा। ओ राधा ढूंढ रही, किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। राधा ढूंढ रही, किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा। श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा। राधा ढूंढ रही, किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा।
Today I would like to talk to you about something which I've talked to you before, but there's a revision on this, and that's why I want to talk to you more about it again. Today it's called HbA1c. HbA1c is a hemoglobin. It's the sugar attached to the hemoglobin in your red cell. And the reason why we do HbA1c on a 3-monthly basis is because the red cell lives only for 3 months. Got it? So if you do it within 4 weeks, you will not get a proper result. You have to wait for 3 months. All right. Now, we were told that in HbA1c, it has to be 6 before you start to get worried about it. I know people who are following this will know, otherwise you would not know. They say 6 is pre-diabetic, but what I am doing now, people who I see with sugars, non-diabetics, with HbA1c of 5.9 or 5.8, I will tell them they have to be careful. Because the new teaching is, the next slide, the new teaching, I'll come back to the slide again. No, the other one. Yeah. The new teaching is, as Prabhat is beautifully shown here, there's big risk between 5.7 and 6.5. 6.5, you're a full-blown diabetic. Everybody understand that? If you all don't understand, you can raise your hand up, but I mind doing it over again. Because this is very important. Because Indians, most Indians, because of our diet, because of the full carbohydrate diet that we use, we are prone to get high blood sugars. And what I'm trying to say to all of us here, including myself, is that we have to cut out the sugars which comes from bread, which comes from roti, which comes from rice. Especially basmati rice is the worst rice to eat. When you go downstairs and they give you basmati rice, tell them you don't know what to do without the rice. I am telling you. But it's basmati rice they cook. Because people feel when they cook, if they don't cook basmati rice, people say they're poor. Brown rice is not bad, but it's not good either. The best step, if you want to eat some rice, you eat what? Quinoa. Is quinoa expensive? Yes. Is it expensive? How you know? You buy? You buy? Yeah. You buy? Okay. Well, quinoa is expensive, but your health is expensive too. So, I want you all to understand that when you go to your doctor, you don't have to come to me, when you go to your doctor, and your sugar is, your HbA1c is 5.8, and he says it's okay, and he dismisses it, it's not right. He has to tell you you're trending towards 6, especially if we have it in our genes. Most of us, father or mother or grandfather or chacha or somebody, they have this, most of them are diabetics. So because of this, you see in a white person, this would not matter so much. Because, especially for those who are carnivores, but those of us who are herbivores or herbicarnivores, slice it how you want it, you have to watch this. Because your eating habits not good. And this is why people don't like to come to me, because first thing I do, I put them on intermittent fasting. Then they tell me they can't fast because they get a headache, they can't sleep. I said, you know what? You're a glutton. That's why you can't fast. Only gluttons cannot fast. Because if you get a headache, you drink water, drink tea, but you fast. If you want to break this cycle, and I'll show you now why HbA1c is so important. Prabhat, let's go to the first slide. I don't know, can you all see that deep blue? There's a deep blue, then there's a light blue. Can you all see it?
Yeah.
You see that one called 4.9 right at the bottom? That's a HbA1c of 4.9. You see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. HbA1c of 4.9, yet there's some atherosclerosis. That deep blue, not a deep blue, the small little rim, yes, that small thing, there's still some calcium in your blood vessels, even at that level, 4.9, which is most optimum. Then as you go higher and higher, you can see how the calcium deposits more and more in your blood vessel. So higher your HbA1c, your tendency or your chances for having calcium in your arteries are high. And this is, I preach against this to tell you that try to keep your HbA1c 5.7 or lower. Because once you get it above that, you're not doing yourself a favor. You may say, oh, but I know this diabetic who lived for 95 years. He was on metformin and nothing went wrong with him. That's true. That's true. That is because of his genetic disposition. Because of genetic dispositions, these things can happen. But besides that, metformin, which you all know, is a drug which helps with longevity. It acts on a certain amino acid, and it helps you to live longer, so much so that these doctors who believe in nutrition, even if they are not diabetics, they take metformin. And so it's important. Metformin is that kind of drug. So what I want to show, metformin or no metformin, we should try to control our HbA1c. So when you go to your doctor and he tells you, look, my HbA1c is this, you got to tell him that I have to control myself. You have to cut out your sugars. The worst things for us is soda. You all should never drink soda. Whether your HbA1c is good or not, do not drink soda, because sodas, I told you already before, soda has a sugar called fructose, which you find in fruits. And fructose goes straight to your liver. And you go to your liver, it's converted into fats, and you get a fatty liver. If I do an ultrasound of most of you here, I'll find a fatty liver in 50% of you. 50%, because we all have this carbohydrate meal, we don't look at our sugars properly, and we get a fatty liver. It used to be alcohol that used to cause fatty liver. Today, it is diabetes, sugar intake. So I'm sure you're not being told about this, but you have to look at your liver. If you go to your doctor and you're diabetic, you never had an ultrasound of your belly, have an ultrasound of your belly, see your liver, make sure it's not too fatty, or if it is, and you can reverse the fatty liver. You can reverse the fatty liver if you go on intermittent fasting, or if you go on exercise. But we have some more. What is that one slide before that? There's a 12-hour intermittent fasting. 12-hour intermittent fasting. You can eat normally 12 hours a day, but 12 hours is not enough. You have to do 16 to 18 hours. And if you really want to maintain a healthy lifestyle, every week, one day, what? Water only. W-A-T-E-R. Water only. If you want to be healthy. I see a patient of mine here who says he can't do intermittent fasting. He's right here. But anyhow, you have to do it. If you want to feel good, you got to do it. I know I've been preaching about this, how long now? Over a year, or more than that, I've been talking about it. People come to me with non-diabetic problems, and I tell them to intermittent fast, and their problems go away. You know why? Intermittent fasting cuts down inflammation in your body. Because when you start to be ketotic, when you start to convert, the fat is converted to ketones, it helps your nervous system, it helps Alzheimer's, I have quite one or two people who I asked them to intermittent fasting, who are a little bit forgetful and so forth. I'm not saying they've been cured, but they're feeling a little bit better. But these are some of the things that you... So some of the things that can get us a lower HbA1c is intermittent fasting, drink ACV. What is ACV? I forget. Huh? Apple cider vinegar. People don't like it because it doesn't taste good. Well, you know what? When you don't look after your health properly, you gotta undergo things that don't taste good. So apple cider vinegar, what it does, it slows up the release of insulin from the food the next day. Take a walk in the morning. In the morning, not a long walk. 7 to 8 minutes walk. It revs up the whole metabolic system, and it tries to push you into because in the morning, most diabetics will tell you their sugars are high. Most diabetics will tell you before breakfast their sugars are high. I've explained that to you before. It's called the dawn phenomenon, D-A-W-N, because cortisol comes on at 3 o'clock in the morning in your body, and that increases your blood sugar. So don't worry about that so much, but why you should walk before breakfast, so when you start to walk, you encourage your metabolism to go up and the insulin levels get down. There's nothing like a good sleep. A good sleep is so important. Not with a tablet, without a tablet. A good sleep with a tablet is not a good sleep. A good sleep without a tablet is a good sleep. And reduce your stress. And if you listen to what I said about this morning, and you believe in it, you will reduce your stress. We'll go to Gita Mahatma. Om Partha, put the bottom. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavatam
Narayana Swayam
Vyasena Gratitan Purana Muninam
Madhye Mahabharatam
Advaitamrita Varshine Bhagavate
Ashtadashadhyayini
Amma Tvamanasandadami Bhagavat
Gite Bhavadveshini
Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe
Pullarvindayat Patra Netra
Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purna
Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradeepa
Prapalla Parijataya
Rudra Vetrekapanaya
Jnana Buddhaya Krishnaya
Gita Amrita Duhe Namaha
Sarvopanishado Gavo
Doga Gopala Nandana
Partho Vatsasudil Bhokta
Dugdam Gita Amritam Mahat
Vasudeva Sutav Deva
Kamsa Chalura Mardanam
Devaki Paramanandam
Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Bhishma
Adura Tata Jaya Tata Jala
Gandhara Lilotpala
Shalyagravati Kripena Vahani
Karnena Velavala
Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Makara
Duryodhana Vartini
Sotirna Kalupada Vairadadir
Kaivartaka Keshava
Para शर्या वचः सरोजममलं
गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम्
नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा
सम्बोधनाबोधितम्
लोके सज्जनसत्पदैर्हरः
पीप्रियमाणं मुदा
भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमला
हृद्वंसिनं श्रेयसे
मूकं करोति वाचालं
भङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं
यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे
परमानन्दमाधवम्
यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुता
स्तुन्वन्ति दिने सवै
वेदैः सागपदक्रमोपरशिरैः
गायन्ति यं सामगा
ज्ञानाग्वस्तिरततकतेन मनसा
पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो
यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणा
देवाय तस्मै नमः
Chapter 4, verse 11. I have spoken about this verse time and time again, but in relationship to what I said this morning, like how the hand is dependent upon the body, and the body is dependent upon the hand, similarly, Bhagavan says, once you are dependent upon me, and you approach me, whichever way you approach me, I will take care of all your problems. Ye yatha man prapadyante
यथा मां प्रपद्यन्ते
tams tathaiva bhajamyaham
तथैव भजाम्यहं
mama vartmanu vartante
मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते
manushyaha partha sarvashah
मनुष्याः पार्थ सर्वशः
ye yatha man prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartanu vartante manushya partha sarvashah. Bhagavan Krishna says that all those who surrender to me, everyone who surrendered to me totally, like what I told you this morning, that when you have the Lord as your guiding principle, when you can thank the Lord for every little thing that we have. We thank the Lord for our body. We thank the Lord for our family. We thank the Lord for the rains. We thank the Lord for the sun. We thank the Lord for the trees. We thank the Lord for the rivers. When you have all this in your mind and you surrender to Him, He will make sure that you will never go wanting for the basic necessities in life to make your life fruitful. You may not win the lottery, but you will get a peace, as Christ said, a peace that passeth understanding. Because why did Christ said that? Because that peace that you will have, you cannot explain that peace to someone else. You would not be able to. You can only what? Anubhav se. You can only experience it. And Bhagavan Krishna is saying, those who surrender to me in that kind of way, I will never let them be short of anything in life. So this is very, very much important to what I said this morning. If you can let the desires in your mind get less and less, and you can start to do selfless work, not selfish work, the vasanas that we were born with will go away, and we will be better individuals. Now, Hanuman Chalisa.
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान हो सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
सरोजर जाय
निज मन मुकुर सुधार
रघुवर विमल जसो
जोदायक फल चार
बुझे रतन जान के
सुमिरो पवन कुमार
बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि
हरो कलेश विकार हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर
जय कपीस तिहु लोक उजागर
राम दूतय तुरत बल धामा
अंजलि पुत्र पवन सुत नामा
महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी
कुमति निवार सुमति के संगे
कंचन बरन विराज सुवेशा
कानन कुंडल कुंचित केशा
हाथ बज ध्वजा विराज
कांधे मूज जनेऊ साजे
शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन
हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान
विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर
राम काज करिबे को आतुर
प्रभु चरित सुनिबे को रसिया
राम लखन सीता मन बसिया
सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा
विकट रूप धरि लंक जलावा
भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे
रामचंद्र जी काज सवारे
लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए
श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए
रघुपति कीरे बहुत बड़ाई
तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम भाई
सहस बदन बरो यश गावे
अस कहि श्री चल गाए
सरकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीषा नारद सारद सहित ईशा
हमारे राम कहियो जी हनुमान कहियो जी हनुमान
यम कुबेर दिखपाल चाहते
कवि कोविद कह सके कहाँ ते
तुम उपकार सुखे वही कीरा
राम मिलाए राजपद दीन्हा
तुमरो बंद विभीषण मना
लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना
युग सहस योजन पर बाजो
वीर्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानो
प्रभु मोसिका मेरे मुख पाए
जल्दी लागे गए अचर जलाए
दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगमय दुग तुमरे देते
हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान
राम द्वारे तुम रखवारे
भूत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे
सब सुगल है तुम्हारे शरणा
तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना
आपन तेज समारो आप
तीनों लोक हाँकते कांपे
भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे
महावीर जब नाम सुनावे
नाशय रोग हरै सब पीरा
जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा
संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे
मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा
हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम नाम कहियो जी हनुमान
और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे
सोई अमित जीवन पल पावे
चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा
हे बरसित जगत उजियारा
साधु संत के तुम रखवारे
असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे
अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता
असबर दीन जानकी माता
राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा
तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाए
जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए
और देवता चित्तर धरे
हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख करे
संकट कदय मिटाई सब पीरा
जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलवीरा
हे जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई
कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई
जो सत बार पत कर कोई
छूट ही बंदी महासुख होई
जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा
होए सिद्धि साखी गौरी साथ
तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा की जय नाथ जय महादेरा
हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान हमारे राम जी को राम राम कहियो जी हनुमान
सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
ओ सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
पौरतरै संकटहरण मंगल मूरति रूप राम लखन सीता से जय बसौ सुख
ओ सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 सीता राम 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 हनुमान
पवन सुत हनुमान की जय परिभोज you know where is हनुमान जयंती हनुमान जयंती कब है okay all right today's Preeti Bhoj is sponsored by Meena, her Dayala and family, celebrating Meena on her kids Akash and Rajiv's birthdays. All you all are born on the same day? Wow. Around the same time? Okay, very nice, very nice. This is my godbrother's Harold's daughter, right? Our granddaughter? Okay. So we'd like to give you, please come, what's her name? Meena. Come, Meena. I will sing a little happy birthday.
बार बार दिन ये आए बार बार दिल ये गाए टूटियो हजारों साल ये मेरी है आरज़ू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे डियर मीना हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू हैप्पी बर्थडे डियर आकाश हैप्पी बर्थडे
But no more announcement for the mother. Mother's announcement. No more. This is all? That's the last. Ekadashi is on Monday, 5th of February, and Jai Ekadashi is on Monday, 19th of February. So Balaji Abhishek will be done sometime around there. We will let you know. Okay, next. Pradosh Puja, that is a bright, February 30th. Okay, next. We're doing a Bhajan Satsang program on the 2nd of March to raise funds for the Shivji's Murti. We'll get everybody to participate, and whatever they want to give, they may give. And we are going to install the Murti on 8th of March at 10 o'clock in the morning. So that's a Friday, outside. So please dress warm, because it's March month. Who knows what will happen. We have got quite a few sponsors already, but we want to give everybody a chance. Put that's right. Okay, let's start everything. And this afternoon at 1 o'clock, there is a what? Oh, video satsang. Oh, the Gurudev is not here. That's, oh. For those who would like to come and see a video satsang for the Puja Gurudev Shri Rakesh Ji, it will be in Hindi for those of us who are from Guyana. I know your Hindis are very strong. So Sunday, 28th of January, that's today at 1 o'clock. For more information, contact Robin and Sushma. Their numbers are there. Of course. We'll have one kirtan now, and then we're going to wrap up. मेरे झोपड़े में बाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के बाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
हो राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरे झोपड़े के बाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के बाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
हो राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरे झोपड़े के भाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मेरी झोपड़ी के बाग आज खुल जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम झूलेंगे तो पालना झूलाओगे।
हो राम झूलेंगे तो पालना झूलाऊंगी।
मीठे मीठे मैं तो भजन सुनाओगे।
हो मीठे मीठे मैं तो भजन सुनाऊंगी।
मेरे जिंदगी के सारे दुख मिट जाएंगे,
राम आएंगे।
बोलो।
मेरी जिंदगी के सारे दुख मिट जाएंगे, राम आएंगे।
राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
हो राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम आएंगे।
मैं तो रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओगे।
हो मैं तो रुचि रुचि भोग लगाऊंगी।
मीठे मीठे पैर प्रभु को खिलाओगे।
ओ मीठे मीठे मेरे प्रभु को खिलाऊंगी।
गुरु कृपा से भाग मेरे खुल जाएंगे,
राम आएंगे।
ओ राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम
आएंगे। ओ राम आएंगे, आएंगे, राम।
सीताराम।
सीताराम 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 कहिए,
चाहे बीत राखे राम, ताहि बीत रहिए।
राम जी से तुझे नाता तोड़ दे।
ओ साधु संग राम रंग अंग अंग रंगिए
काम रस त्याग जाए राम रस बगिए।
बज श्री राधे
ओ राधे श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे।
बोलो श्री राधे जय जय राधे।
ओ राधे श्री राधे जय जय राधे।
बोलो श्री राधे गोविंद भज बद श्री राधे।
ओ राधे श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे।
अरे वृंदावन में
राधे राधे
वृंदावन में
राधे राधे
जल लगाओ में
राधे राधे
जल लगाओ में
राधे राधे
बरसाने में
राधे राधे
बरसाने में
राधे राधे
विष्णु मंदिर में
राधे राधे
विष्णु मंदिर में
राधे राधे
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 राधे
राधे राधे
राधे
राधे राधे
राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की सद्गुरु देव की ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव।
सर्जन विसर्जन तुम्ही विश्व करता तुम्ही
विश्व ज्योति में हो प्राण
तुम्ही काल के काल हो शक्ति धारे
स्वीकारो स्वयं वंदना
हमारी दया धर्म केवल ज्योति जगाओ
जीवन पंथ मेरा प्रभु जगमगाओ।
हरो पाप मेरे भरो भाव भक्ति
मुझे नाथ दो अपनी तुम दिव्य शक्ति।
मुझे मोह माया के सागर से तारो
मेरे काम और क्रोध को नाथ मारो।
अहंकार मेरा हरो शक्ति दाता
अहंकार मेरा हरो शक्ति दाता।
मेरा कोटि कोटि हे बंदन विधाता।
मेरा कोटि कोटि हे वंदन विधाता।
ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव। Today we have with us Mrs. Jutimari Prasad, the wife of Roop, who is here with us. I asked her to come before, but she would not come. She's visiting, and they have done a lot for our temple. And when I go to Guyana, they host me. She looks after me extremely well. So I would like to welcome you here, and I hope she'll come tomorrow night also. After our tea, there's nice food downstairs, prepared by godmother, granddaughter, Meena, right? Please participate and take part. Aarti.
Om Jai Jagadish Hari Swami
सेवक तुम स्वामी।
कृपा करो भरता।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम हो एक अगोचर सबके प्राणपति।
स्वामी सबके प्राणपति।
किस विध मिलो दया में।
किस विध मिलो दया में।
तुमको मैं कुमरी।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हरता ठाकुर तुम मेरे।
मेरा शकल तुम मेरे।
अपने हाथ उठावो।
अपने शरण लगाओ।
द्वार खड़ा में तेरे।
जय जगदीश हरे।
बोलो विषय
विकार मिटाओ। पाप हरो देवा।
स्वामी कष्ट हरो मेरा।
श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ।
श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ावो।
संतन की सेवा।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे। धन सब है तेरा। स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा।
तेरा तुझको
अर्पण।
तेरा
तुझको अर्पण। क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे।
ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश
हरे।
ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगुं शान्ति पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोपधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगुं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरिति। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए महालक्ष्मी विष्णु जी भगवान की जय। महालक्ष्मी नरसिंह भगवान की जय।